Hey, what's happening everyone? Johnnyman here and welcome back to my FIFA 18 Coventry City career mode. Today's episode we have a pretty big game. We have Watford in the FA Cup 5th round. So yep, a huge fixture against a Premier League side, and then we follow up with a game against Rotherham, a little less important, but nevertheless we are on to business end of the season now, to every game counts. So since the last episode we played 2 games. We lost 2-1 against Peterborough. It was a typical we are top of the table, they are bottom of the table. We played like shit and Peterborough won, so we lost 2-1 on that one. However, we bounced back pretty comfortably with a nice 3-0 win over Bury. So going into today's game, this is how we are going to line up against this Premier League side. Now, no major injuries to really talk about. Salah is unavailable. It's about the only injury you have. A few players are getting tired, however. So this is how we're going to line up for today's game. Masonio is going to be in goal. Haynes at left back. Grimmer with Willis, McDonald. So the usual back line for us. Okamidas, Hamed. Stevenson returns after a 1-game suspension. He was sent off in the Peterborough game. Tom Krause on the right. Reece Brown and Frank Nubli, of course, leading the line. Alright, so here we are, the Ricoh Arena up against Premier League side Watford. So we got to be careful of a few of the Watford players today, in particular the likes of Troy Deeney, Richarlison. I'm not actually Troy Deeney actually playing today, to be honest with you. I know Richarlison is, I just saw his name at the bottom of the screen. But nevertheless, they're a very strong team. This is definitely an underdog situation for us, and we're hoping to take advantage of their complacency. Here's Okamidas, he's got Nubli making the run forward, he can find him and he does. Frank Nubli gets in a good position here, hasn't got much support in the box. Brown's getting there eventually, the ball's hoisted in. Comfortable save from the goalkeeper. Ball's one there from Falque. Iago Falque used to play for Tottenham and Southampton. The ball's in the box. Oh, that's a terrible effort. Here's a chance now for Watford on the break. Andre Gray turns, he's got to Carlson on the outside, he shoots, oh, and it goes very wide. Decent opportunity here for Watford. So far it's honestly it's not been a pretty close game so far. We're actually playing pretty well, definitely playing above our level right now. Here's a chance for Watford, lucky break there, the ball's whipped in, and that's a great clearance there for McDonald. Only as far as Ziegler. Here's Lacic. Good interception there from Tom Krause doing his defensive duties. But he gives the ball away a little too easy. Here's Lacic at the edge of the area. He finds Richarlison. Twisting and turning. Here's Lacic again. Gets in the box. And a shot goes harmlessly over for a goal kick. Oh, that's a great throw. Here's Richarlison through on goal. And it's 1-0 to the visiting Premier League side. Fantastic finish from Richarlison. What a fantastic ball that was as well. Taking another look at this again. I think it was Nathan Chalobah there with the through ball, and just ran onto it perfectly. And keeper and Masonio had absolutely no chance. So 1-0 to Watford early on, and now it's going to be an uphill struggle to try and get back in this game. I was hoping to keep it tight at least until halftime. But unfortunately we just couldn't hold on. Here's another chance for Watford. The ball is whipped in and Haynes does very well to deal with that. And we should be able to see this clear. Alright, half-time 1-0 to Watford. Obviously this one you can see right before the end of the first half. Things are going okay. Reece Brown is struggling to hold things in the middle of midfield there. He gets the ball and he gets knocked off it far too easy from much stronger centre midfielders. So I'm going to bring on Mark McNulty, and I think about maybe switching to a 4-4-2 formation, going 2 up top, because right now the strikers are far too isolated up top. So that's something that I can definitely consider doing now McNulty is on the field. Here's Richarlison again. Oh, decent through ball on. It's found its way through, and it should be 2-0. How have you missed from there? I tell you what, we got very lucky there. Watford really should have made it 2-0. As Falque whips it in their post. McDonald as well, but only gets as far as Lacic. Lacic turns, and that's a great tackle from Hamed. And we should be able to get this ball clear. Maybe launch a counter-attack. Finds a feet to McNulty. McNulty again to Nubli. Plays it the right time to Ryan Haynes. He's got options in the box. The ball is whipped in. That's a dangerous cross. And that looks like a back pass, but I'm guessing the referee didn't see it that way. Still, best build-up of the game so far for us. Here's Ahmed playing through McNulty. He's got no support in the box, but he's got some now. Ball's whipped in. That's Stevenson on the volley. It's fall to him again. Oh, the keeper kept it out. How did you keep it out? 2 opportunities there for Ben Stevenson. Both times he hit the defender. And the goalkeeper did pull out a fantastic save as well. There's McNulty. What a great turn. McNulty shoots. Flicks off a defender, and it should be behind for a corner kick. So we're starting to get into this game a little bit more now. Let's see if we can make the most of this corner. Ball's whipped in from Stevenson. That's McDonald in the air. It turns and shoots, but straight at the goalkeeper. Comfortable save. Alright, so we got some bad news. Unfortunately, Tom Krause has picked up a knock, so we're going to have to bring him off. How are we going to do this? How are we going to do this? We do have Dementis and Carl Finn on the bench. So what I'm actually going to do is play Dementis. He hasn't played since the last time when he scored 2 goals. So I'm actually going to be on Finn as well. Archimedes has looking a little bit tired out there. Not doing much for us out wide. So I'm going to bring him on as well. Archimedes off, I should say, for Carl Finn. If I could speak today. Here's Nubly at the edge of the area, twisting and turning. That's a fantastic challenge from Fernandez. And he gets the ball clear. Hopefully get Krause off as soon as possible, because we do need to start launching this ball forward. We might as well go for broke. Here's Andre Gay through on goal now. Chance for Watford to make it 2. That's a great challenge. We can't keep the ball in play though. And it goes behind, looks like for a corner kick. So, first we got to defend this corner, and then maybe we can stage a counter-attack. Nobody gets a flick on. The ball's falling in the box again. Oh, that's a fantastic clearance there. McNulty's got to try and win this in the air if he can. He does actually, and Nubly's going to pick up the pieces. Ahmed finds Nubly. Nubly finds McNulty. He's got Stevenson there. He can find him. He does. Stevenson through on goal. Stevenson! Oh, good save there from Pantalon. And Pantilimon. I can never ever could say that name. Decent save from former Sunderland keeper. Here's a chance from a corner kick. The ball is whipped in, floated in near post, but it's easily cleared. Still, we've had our chances today to get back on level terms. Just haven't found the back of the net. Here's Hamed. Looking very tired now. Gives the ball away far too cheaply. You've only got 5 minutes left in this game. Here's, I think, Daniel Sturridge is on the field now for Watford. Ball's pulled back, and that's a great save, but it's going to fall to the Watford man, and it's 2-0. 2-0 to Watford, and the game is done, and so is our FA Cup dreams, unfortunately. Still, we put up a good fight, had plenty of chances, but ultimately on the day, Watford have proven much too strong of a competition for us. There's a chance now for Daniel Sturridge at the end. Oh, great save there for Masonial. Keeping it out. Stopping it from being an embarrassing scoreline. Here's a corner kick. Ball's whipped in. Stevenson made the clearance. And that'll probably be the full-time whistle right there. There it is. Full-time whistle. 2-0 defeat against Watford. Still not a terrible display from us. So we had our chances. Just couldn't finish them, unfortunately. And I mean, Costello made some fantastic saves in goal for Watford as well. But all in all, honestly, Watford deserved to win this one. Alright, so we got to put that disappointment of exiting the FA Cup behind us. Now up against Rotherham United at home. This is a team we're going with today. Masonal's going to be in goal. Haynes at left back. Grimmer at right back. Willis McDonald through the middle. Usual back 5. With Menses is going to play on the left wing. He's going to start today. Dominguez on the right. Andrea Kelly through the middle. Brown and McNulty is going to lead the line. I'm going to give a break to a few of our key players going forwards, just because Rotherham United, honestly, they aren't that tough of opposition, and this is a game we should be winning, even with some of our rotation players in. Alright, so here we go, up against Rotherham. Let's see if we can get off to a flyer. Here's Reece Brown, using his pace from the get-go. Turns his man, gets a shot off, and a solid save from the Rotherham keeper. There's a chance now for Rotherham here. Taylor gets forward, the ball's whipped in, the ball bounces in the box, and we somehow scrapped the ball clear. Still got off the hook on that one. Very lucky. Alright, here's the Menses. He hasn't got much in the game so far. He's going to use a skill to go by his man, whips the ball in, looking for Oh, Decent effort. Here's Haynes to Kelly. Kelly. Probin finds Dominguez. Dominguez whips it in. There's Brown. Reece Brown. Capitalising off a slip from the defender there. And Reece Brown volleys it past the goalkeeper. Fantastically worked goal there between Dominguez and Brown. Taking another look at this one here. Kelly just pulls it out wide. One touch from Dominguez. Crosses it in there. And a fantastic volley through the goalkeeper's legs. Keeper probably should have done a bit better with that one. But they all count in the end. So 1-0 to the mighty Sky Blue Army. Oh, fantastic football. Here's the Menzies now through on goal. He's got Brown in the box. Who can find him? He does. Reece Brown. Oh, golden opportunity to make it 2-0. Weak effort in the end, though, from Reece. Here's Reece Brown. Looking to add a second before half-time. Oh, good effort there from Reece Brown. Drags it narrowly past the post. We've only 2 minutes added on time here. Looks like we go into the half 1-0 up. And we're actually playing really well today. We've created lots and lots of opportunities. Only a couple for Rotherham. So defensively we're holding up nice. Going forward, we're looking very, very dangerous. McNulty using his strength to get by his man. Gets a good shot off there. And an easy save there from the keeper. But good bit of strength there from McNulty getting away from his man, getting a shot off. And I'm also thinking about making a change in a second. Maybe bringing off Ryan Haynes or Lanchini. Just because Ryan Haynes is starting to show a little bit of fatigue. The ball onto Ryan Haynes. Speak of the devil, there he is. Glorious opportunity to make it 2-0. Here's Brown on the edge of the area. Turns, shoots. Good block. Reece Brown wins it back though. Lays it off to Kelly. Kelly looking for Dominguez. We set up the first goal. Finds a feed of Andreo. Patient build up here. He's finding Reece Brown on the edge of the area. And it's well cleared. Well tackled. Alright, time to make a couple changes, especially some legs up out there. So, Haynes is going to come off. I mean, he's basically dead. Let's also bring off... Ooh, could move Willis to right back. And then bring on Turnbull to play centre half. We've got one more change. Ponticelli is on the bench in case we want to really freshen things up. You know what? I'm going to do it. Jordan Ponticelli is going to come off from McNulty. I did promise him more first team opportunities in the second half of the season. And he's going to get the chance today. Oh, there's a chance now for Rotherham. Now Taylor is through on goal. Ball's crossed in. It's bounced back to Taylor and he's found space at the edge of the area. Ah, for fuck's sake. 1-1. Never mind, it won't count. It looks like he was offside. It will not count. So we got off the hook on that one. Terrible piece of defending from the boys there. We got very, very, very lucky with that. Ball's whipped in. Oh, it's a glorious header and he's just over the bar. So Rotherham is starting to knock on our door a little bit. And we've definitely got to tighten up at the back if we want to hold on to this 1-0 lead. Oh, there's another chance for Rotherham, and this time they've taken it. 1-1 late equaliser here for Rotherham. John Taylor, he's been threatening all game to get on the score sheet, and he finally does it. So we have 8 minutes now to try and get a winner here somehow. That's a great chat. Ponticelli's now through on goal. Here's a chance. Here it is. Jordan Ponticelli. Great finish there from the young striker. 2-1. Back ahead. Pegged them back immediately. Pegged them back immediately. Sorry, apologise. Retake the lead immediately there. Well played from Reece Brown to win the ball back in midfield in a dangerous position. And a lovely through ball to Jordan Ponticelli. And he makes it 2-1. Ball's whipped in the back post. Ooh, that was well cleared in the air from Lanchini. So 88 minutes on the clock here. Ball is whipped in. We got to win this ball. Oh, what the hell are you doing, Lanchini? Jeez, Masuni was coming out to grab that. O'Donnell's now come up from the back from Rotherham, so no doubt he's going to be a target. Ball is whipped in, and we make the clearance. If we get the ball back here, we got a chance to score. 2 minutes of added on time here just to hold on. There's a chance. Ball's whipped in, and a great clearance there from Jordan Turnbull. Alright, and there it is. Full-time whistle. And we've ended up 2-1 winners here against Rotherham. Late scare late on when John Taylor equalised, and then Jordan Ponticelli pretty much scored straight away from the kickoff. So very, very pleasing indeed to come away with a 2-1 win here, especially after the disappointing manner in which we lost to Watford. All right, with the win over Rotherham, we keep our place at the top of the table now, 2 points clear of Sheffield United, and Oxford United actually dropped a couple of games too, I guess. We're now 6 points clear of them, and looking in a pretty comfortable position for that automatic promotion, which is one of the goals of the season from the board and myself. So looking ahead for future episodes, let's go check out the calendar real quick. So next up we have Portsmouth today, then we play Cambridge United, and then we have Walsall and Sheffield United. So what we're going to do is we're going to play Portsmouth and Cambridge off camera, and then I'll catch you guys in the next episode, which is Walsall and then Sheffield United. So we're definitely down to the business end of the season now. Only a handful of games left, and obviously a big day ahead of us to Yeovil Town in the Checkatrade Trophy final. So hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, remember to leave a like on the video, and if you want to see more videos by me in the future, please hit subscribe, turn notifications on. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next part. Goodbye everyone. Goodbye.